right. This is Empire Talks Back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are listening. You may be listening live this morning, which is great. You may be picking us up on the podcast, which I recommend. That way you can listen over and over and over and find out the secret messages inside of the obvious messages that we attempt to give you every day. And it's always about improving your life, improving the lives of people around you, those that you love and those that you don't know and those that you think you don't love. Everybody here is on the same atmosphere. We're all breathing the same air. I don't know how long it takes for us to get back around to breathing each other's air, but we do. The air doesn't go anywhere. The oxygen doesn't go anywhere. It comes in. You use a little bit of it to brighten up your life and improve your prospects of life. And everybody else does too. We have so much in common. One of the things we have in common is that if we don't improve, if we don't treat the world a little bit better, the earth, and all the aspects of it, all the other animals, the plants, the air that we breathe, if we don't do a better job, and that job is actually called paying rent. You know, if we do our rent payments on time with the planet, we could probably continue to stay here. But if we don't, if we keep goofing up, polluting the air, poisoning the water, lead in drinking water, plastic in the drinking water. We've got some issues that we need to take care of. It's like paying rent, and if you don't pay it on time, if you don't pay that house note on time, you're going to get foreclosed, and that's our issue. It's not about saving the world. It's about saving our place in the world, because the world will evict us. And I'm not looking to be evicted. Therefore, I'm going to try to be as sweet and nice as I can to you as I deliver my messages of love and concern. Because we're trying to, as my good friend Pastor AC says, we're trying to get through it. His addiction, our addictions, people's addictions are things that we get through, not things that we get hung up with, not things that we have to carry with us all our lives, things that we get through. And I am here to applaud the Kamala waltz dance that we can do together. I think they are a great inspiration as we see the inspiration taking place. I see some of the people, well, quite frankly, I see Trump trying to be nice. You know, if they can influence him to be nicer in his approach, that's a good thing. And people don't say, well, they're flip-flopping. No, this is what we're here for. We're here to learn and change and improve and see things a little differently and take advantage of that difference and not fertilize the earth with ignorance and nastiness, but with love and affection and projections of how we can do better, how we can improve our lives. And that's really necessary. I think I'm kind of proud to see the inspiration that's taking place. I'm proud of the feeling that has kind of overtaken me. I thought I was feeling pretty good. But I have to say that see the young people picking up the mantle, and I say young people, anybody that's, Eric, you're young. You've got babies. People that have babies, children, that are not in high school or not in college or not making babies of their own, are still inspired and still seeking, and that's an inspiration for me. So I look forward to seeing people change. I won't call it a flip-flop. I think it's an evolution, and I think it's something that we should all look forward to. Now, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another step. I'm looking forward to Miss Lou Dowdy coming in. She is a producer, a local producer, and over the last couple of days, she actually sent something out, says, doing Lou. Lou doing Lou. She's singing songs now. That's not That's not new. All of us sing in the shower, but some of us actually are bold enough to try to sing to each other in other aspects and other places.
Sing.
Evolving. Nah, Anthony says it's the same thing. I don't know. Anthony may go into a big shower, a shower bigger than most. But we're going to take that short break, and we'll be right back. This is Empire Talks Back. I'm Wallace Allen. That's the mood master over there. He's Mr. Anthony Garcia. And, of course, this is Mr. Nat King Cole. He's coming at us from heaven with a view, but he left us something to do, and it's to celebrate Route 66 and understand that if you're traveling, you might as well travel on the ancient highways. There's nothing new. We'll be right back.
Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino, won't you get...
Publish your legal notice in West Side Story newspaper. For the best service and the best rates, call 909-384-8131. Publishing legal notices in the city and county of San Bernardino since 1990. West Side Story provides friendly expert service. Call 909-384-8131 to benefit from budget-friendly rates. Whether a fictitious business name, a name change, a divorce summons, or any other legal or public notice, call West Side Story newspaper 909-384-8131. 909-384-8131. That's 909-384-8131.
This is Empire Talks Back. I'm Wallace Allen. That's Nat King Cole. No, he's not in studio. My wife was listening to the station yesterday, and she said, wow, there's some great music being played. They were in the studio. I said, oh, no, they were on record. I remember the first time my mother was a disc jockey, one of the first black disc jockeys actually the first black disc jockey in Joliet, Illinois. And she had a record shop, and she played her records, and her show was called Blue Rendezvous. And I remember I'd be listening to her show, and I'd hear all of these great names, and I thought they were all in the studio with her. Not necessary. Technology says you can be a lot of places without actually going there, and that's what we've been able to do. Lou Dowdy is in the studio. She will be joining us shortly, giving me time to remind you about West Side Story newspaper online. That's WSSnews.com, giving you the ability to catch up with the local news and some statewide as well as national news. And the national news right now revolves around the Kamala Harris story. Yeah, I said Kamala because other people say, well, yeah, her name is Kamala. Her name is the future. I call her Kamala. The people who are trying to make fun of her call her Kamala. But how can you make fun of a name that is pronounced either of the ways? Either one reminds you of that beautiful lady who's running for president. And either one of them will be applicable when you go and look at your ballot, which will be coming out to you soon. And as such, don't get caught up in the pronunciation. Get caught up in the actual delivery of your vote. Miss Lou, come on over here. I got a seat for you. You're here. We're here. We need to talk to you. We want to expose all of that greatness that you are involved in. And you can introduce your dancer, your guest, and all. Familiar face, all of that. Come on in. Yes. Yeah, Lou Dowdy is, you've heard of Lou Productions, I know, because she's been here before. And she has an event or several coming up. But I'll take note that I've got some email this week about Lou doing Lou. And I'm excited about that. When I first met you, Miss Lou, you were behind the microphone. And I'll just have to say, you've been putting in work. Yes, ma'am. Your voice is and your control and all of that has demonstrated that you're putting in work. And that's what we have to do, folks. As we look at this, we have to put in the work. We can't just say, "Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, I'm going to be so happy when you guys elect Kamala." No, you got to get out and do your work too, baby. You got to talk to your next door neighbor, and don't hang around talking to the people that you already know are voting for Kamala. You're going to have to step out. You got to talk to people who haven't heard your voice. Those of us who've heard Miss Lou have always admired what she does, but it's the new folk. It's the you folk who've never heard that we've got to get this to. Miss Lou, what's been inspiring you to, I know the planets are moving. We're in a new. Well, we're actually about to hit a new age of Aquarius.
Okay.
This
Shout
is
out, happy birthdays.
A point of stimulus. It's not so much birthdays as it is the influence of the planets and the atmosphere, and the okay from the planets to do new things, and the suggestion that you'll get further if you do them now. So you're always doing new things. So I don't want to over-influence what you're talking about today, but I do want to let you know I appreciate the music that you put out. We could like it. We like it.
Thank you. Well, thank you for letting me, once again, you always just provide a place for me on your platform, and just always been there, very inspirational and inspiring and encouraging, and it's always given me little bits and nuggets of the game and whatnot, just how to navigate through this here life, but and also through the city of San Bernardino. And the Empire and whatnot. So I definitely want to thank you for that. But it's like the song said, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. So I am coming out with my other artistry, which is my singing. A lot of people don't know that I can sing. Or never really heard me, and then you got people who know I can sing, but they have me in a different box because I do so many different things. Right. It's just so this is just my time to come out and do me.
Sing us something.
No, I got a little cough drop. I can't get down right now. We're not necessarily
singing free, but we will tell you how to get to YouTube and hear that music a little bit later on.
Yeah, absolutely, yes, please.
But Miss Lou, you work with so many things. Your affiliation with First Five, your affiliation with Lou Productions has you out front doing things that benefit others, and I'm very proud of you for that, and happy to be associated with you because of that. I understand and see that you're doing the Inland Empire Business Expo.
Yes.
What is that all about? When is that taking place?
The Inland Empire Business Expo. We're excited about that. So I'm also the president for the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. Shout out. The Inland Cities East chapter. And this will be our second annual Inland Empire Black Health and Fitness Business Expo. Basically, what we're just doing is just trying to provide a platform. We love providing platforms for African Americans who are involved in the fitness and health industry. What I've noticed, or what we've noticed, is that more and more of our people are diving into that industry. So we just, with us being business, and then with my nonprofit, Lou Production Community Umbrella Services, with the things that we do, the health, talking about the health component, and component of it, things that we.
We talk about people's health behind their back all the time.
Go through.
They look healthy or they don't look healthy. They're looking for brothers put on a lot of weight. What's going on? Health is an obvious benefit, being healthy. And it takes some determination and work. You have to put in the work. Sometimes the work is pushing away from the table. Sometimes it's deciding.
And that's hard for me. That is one of my biggest pushing away from the table.
That's what putting in work is. It's acknowledging what's hard, what's worth doing, and doing it.
Right.
The other thing is doing it. It's not just acknowledging it. You have to do it. And if you want some longevity, listen, we see that a simple thing like walking, and not to divert here, but walking. People who have, and we as a people have a lot of diabetes, and we're going to find that diabetes crosses the color line just like people's eyeballs do.
High blood pressure.
Well, high blood pressure, but walking and exercising and taking care of your meditation time, really, that's what that allows you to do all of that. But it's not simple because it's something that appears to be simple, but trying to get up at a certain time and put time in to do that walking or that running or the exercising or eating correctly, it's not easy. So at the expo, what are we emphasizing?
Oh, wow. So first, I just want to give definitely kudos and shout out to our sponsors, IEHP and First Five San Bernardino and Youth Build Inland Empire, West Side Story newspaper, Empire Talks Back. Yes, and everyone who is involved. So basically, the activities of the day will be, we have two wonderful panel discussion topics that we're going to be having. Rich Wallace as one of the moderators, and also Carl Dammer from Dammer Communications. And Rich Wallace is the president for the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce as well. We have live demos. We have prep, cooking prep giveaways, fashion. We have a fashion show. We have soul line dancing by Samantha. You don't want to miss that. We have yoga by that yoga dude. We also have Zumba by Zeta. We'll be doing stepping with me, possibly. Yes, Lou. We have a step class as well. And yeah, it's gonna be. And we have live entertainment. So we have singers and also a gospel artist that's going to be coming through and is blessing the situation. But it's a great day just to come out as a people to have some fun and take one of these live classes, but also just to get the information and the free resources. There's going to be a lot of vendors there that are knowledgeable in those different areas as far as health, fitness. If you ever thought about starting your own business in the health and fitness business industry, this would be a great place to come to get some information, kind of come and pick their brains about how did you get into, supplements or, doing therapy, things of that nature. So, we hope you guys come out. It's September the 7th. It's going to be starting at 9 to 1 o'clock. So it's a free family event. First Five will be giving away some, I believe, some balls and some other things to kids that go through their obstacle course. They fit for kids obstacle course. So yeah.
An obstacle course for kids?
Yes. First Five Fit Zone. So it's a fun obstacle course for kids. You complete it, you'll get a little goodie at the end of it.
Well, and I imagine that obstacle course isn't just for kids 5 and under, or is it?
No, anyone can go through the obstacle course. Yes, if you would like to try, please, by all means, come on out. But yeah, it's going to be a fun day. Yeah, and be comfortable. Throw on your tennis shoes, wear your fitness clothes, and
let me push this obstacle course thing a little bit.
You can walk through it. If you need to, you can walk through it.
Well, I mean, can adults deal with the obstacle course? Is it restricted to kids?
No, because a parent may want to actually partake. With their child,
so
someone older.
So as we step through that, and is it possible that the parent could sweat a little bit if they went through it correctly?
We're not going to make it that intense to where you're going to be sweating, but it'll be a fun obstacle course.
I was looking forward
just
to
getting your blood going and things of that nature. So yeah, but it's going to be a great event. Definitely want you guys to come out, and for you business and entrepreneurs, we meet. The Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce meet every last Monday of the month. So we meet tomorrow at 6:30. Please check out our website.
What's the benefits of being a member of the chamber? especially if you're just thinking about starting your business?
Oh, there's so many benefits. Just because you'll be able to connect with like-minded individuals who are going in your same direction that you're trying to go, that you're already in or trying to get into, and just being able to plug into all the different resources that the chamber has to offer. You know, we like to call ourselves the connector, the plug. So it may be something that you may be lacking in your business. If you already have a business and you're just looking to gain information and whatnot, we are here for you for that. Or you may want to be connected to somebody who is in your same field. We can help you with that. And if you're just trying to start a business, please come through. We can help you with that. You know, help you establish, you know, what you need to establish in order to get your business going.
So it's not just for businesses that are well established. It is a consulting service. It
Absolutely.
is an instruction service.
Absolutely.
And hook you up with people that can help you get going.
Absolutely.
Back to this obstacle course. I'm wondering, the one thing that you did not mention for this big event, and it's not all day, but it's most of the day, people are going to be there long enough to get hungry.
Yes.
Will we have food there?
Yes, there will be vendors there. Sister Fatima, vegan pies, will be in the building. Shout out to her. And then also too, we have Queen's Cuisine. Chrissy will be rolling out her new health food. So there will be food available for purchase.
Very good. Okay, yes. But this will be the kind of food that won't cause an obstacle in terms of your health, but would lead you in the direction of health.
Well, I would like to think so, sir.
Okay, so the only unhealthy food that we'll see would be the food that you bring in your pocket on the way there. So you grease fanatics might want to put that hamburger in your pocket, but we have something better for you there that should be, you said Chrissy?
Yes.
Chrissy Harper?
Chrissy Harper.
Oh, man, you can leave your hamburgers and stuff at home. Whatever she's fixing will be not only healthy, but will be very tasty. I can vouch for that, without a doubt. Well, that's good. I'm happy to see that. And that's not the only event that I believe you're pushing today.
No, I'm not. That's not the only event. I am, as we were speaking earlier, just, you know, when the Creator give you different gifts and talents, sometimes you can neglect one to, you know, that working, you know, dealing with the others. But
well, so we don't mix them up. You know, let's keep them separated. Let's take a short break. We'll come back and we'll move forward on this second event that you are talking about.
Absolutely.
And maybe during that time, we can pull up a YouTube spot that might be entertaining for folks as we come back.
Oh, I love it.
All right.
Love it. Okay.
This is Empire Talks Back. I'm Wallace Allen. My guest is Miss Lou Dowdy of Lou Productions, president of the local chapter of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, and our rising star. We'll be right back.
Hey.
Get your kicks on Route 66.
Publish your legal notice in West Side Story newspaper. For the best service and the best rates, call 909-384-8131. Publishing legal notices in the city and county of San Bernardino since 1990. West Side Story provides friendly expert service. Call 909-384-8131 to benefit from budget-friendly rates. Whether a fictitious business name, a name change, a divorce summons, or any other legal or public notice, call West Side Story newspaper 909-384-8131. 909-384-8131. That's 909-384-8131.
This is Wallace at West Side Story newspaper publisher. This is Empire Talks Back Radio. And that tune you're listening to is obviously Route 66, Mr. Nat King Cole. And I've been auditioning for years trying to get discovered. But as we will note, Mr. Anthony Garcia, Moodmaster, said, yeah, I got you discovered. But we will note that those people that are seeking discovery, the would probably do themselves a favor to discover themselves and invest in themselves and do a little work and step out under their own auspices. Nothing wrong with doing that at all. So in a minute, we're going to let Eric find something, and he'll let us know when he's got it. But this gives us an opportunity, Miss Lou. It's Just Being Lou. Yeah, I mean, she's got a couple of tunes in there.
Just being Lou the singer, just being Lou the singer.
But as he looks for that, Lou, what is the second event that you are promoting?
I'm so sorry. I didn't know we were back on air.
Oh, yeah. No, we're on air. We are definitely on air.
They heard all my side conversation. I don't know what I said. I take it back.
It's okay. You can listen to the tape and apologize to that person you talked so wonderfully about.
No, so the next thing we're promoting is Saturday, September the 7th is my show, 3 Shades of Lou, is where I'm officially coming out as an artist. And like I said, showcasing my talent. You could have, so many different talents or different things that you do. You will neglect one, and I have been neglecting the vocals, and so I am putting myself back out there, because how people gonna know, that's just like
that's right. You can't wait for the discovery, because you know what comes along with the one who discovers you? That a whole lot of baggage and paperwork that has to do with their aspirations and not so much yours.
Right.
So you are, as a producer, you know what to do.
Right.
And you proved that with the productions of your music. You proved that with various productions, with your plays, your events that you put on. So it would be a step backwards, I think, Miss Lou, for you to go find somebody and wait for them to discover. You put this together,
right.
And you let the world discover, and let them discover with those 75-cent drops or whatever it takes to appreciate, show appreciation for your music after they hear it. So I'm all for this. Tell us about the show. Where is it taking place?
Well, the show is going to be taking place in San Bernardino at our studio located at 624 West 4th Street, downtown San Bernardino. I think I said that, starting at 6 p.m. So we have a great lineup. Because even though I'm showcasing myself and my talent, I provide a platform to showcase others as well. So we have a wonderful lineup of artists that's going to be also performing as the host, comedian Mac Rome, shout out. Then we have the co-host Tanya Henley from Talk Back, Talk of the Town. And then I have a poet who's awesome, Dion Jamal. And then also a comedian, female comedian, gangster comedian. To shout out to Miko Kirkland, yes. And then comedian Kevin Davis. He's going to come to us in a different way, taking him out of his box. And then I want to give a shout out to, and I brought one of my dancers here.
Hello.
Yes.
And who is the young lady, your dancer?
I am Lakeisha Reddick Miko Tees.
Okay, but I need you into that microphone and say it again.
I am Lakeisha Reddick, a.k.a. Miko Tees, the dancer.
Very good. And what type of dance is your specialty? What are we doing?
So we'll be dancing as she sings. So it'll be really smooth, really sexy, a little exotic, but nice and classy.
Very good. Okay. Okay, and you teach dance.
I teach dance to kids.
Okay, and give a little shout out for your teaching classes.
Yeah, I do private classes with different students around all over the Inland Empire, and I have taught ballet folklorico, West African, hip hop, some Caribbean to them, and what else have I taught? Some praise as well.
Very good. And the people who are interested, and who you say you teach kids, young folk.
Yes.
So parents who are interested in keeping their kids busy, how large are your classes? Do you have classes? Are they all individual, private lessons? What do you do?
It's more private because it's people that I know, and then they reach out to me.
Oh, okay.
So
well, you got a lot of folks out here who don't know you.
Yeah, it comes
that
from me
are
working.
listening and who could I mean, do you do this for money, or is it just for fun, or you just volunteering for the
She
work?
don't need no money.
So it
Now, your classes, I mean, as you teach people's kids, they
yes,
expect that.
it comes from a passion that became a side career. I've been professional for about 15 years, and I worked with multiple choreographers that I am very grateful for. That has let it out for me. And so I was able to do it in the after-school programs for over 16 different schools in the school district of San Bernardino. And I've been working with them for 20 years, so I've been successfully inputting myself into my program, which is teaching them fashion designing, dance, sign language, and different styles of arts.
Fashion designing and dance. And what do you do Saturdays?
Saturdays?
Lou, I'm hooking her up here. I'm trying to get our kids busy and a place to be busy, and I know
Saturdays,
that there's
She's booked and busy all the time. Yes.
I just came in from San Diego this morning, so Saturdays probably family. If I don't have a show already, with Joy Martin, doing Caribbean dancing.
Okay,
and
because
singing.
I'm encouraging all of our folk who are not satisfied with what takes place with their kids in public school or in private school or Monday through Friday, that Saturday is not just a day to hang around and sit around and let them lapse back into nothingness, but an opportunity.
Yes, and it's all paid as well.
Yeah. So, my suggestion is if you're loose on Saturdays and want to bring your family into the deal, that I think I know a place where there's some space available over on. Well, over there where you are, Lou.
Exactly where I'm
Yeah,
at. Bring it on. She already knows
Okay.
she's family. Yeah, so if she ever wants to do that, we're here for you.
Well, I'm here to want you to
you.
want to do it. Let me just say that part of it, because we need that. And if it's worked as well as it has for you, just think about the young kids, the young women, the young men that are out
Yes.
there looking for something and someone to inspire them. I saw it take place this week at the Democratic National Convention. So many young people walking around during the convention that my wife and I were looking at the kids and saying, wow, there's no way in the world that a youngster can be in the midst of all of this activity and enthusiastic activity and not become a success in life because of that, as they look back and remember it. So we all have that opportunity to inspire, and I just want to take a minute to let you know that if you're good at doing what you do, and if you like what you do, and there's children out there watching you, I say let's do it. And if you say you got a problem, then I say let us help you. Get with it, because that's how we get it done.
Yes.
That's how Lou has gotten it done, and I know that's the feeling that she has. And so, yeah, I don't mind pushing young folk around into the right position.
I
don't
love the
mind putting
kids.
you on the spot and asking you to step into it. So
Yes.
that's really good.
Yeah,
Lou, that's a good variety program that you've got set up. How much does it cost to come in?
It's free.
Shut up!
It's a free community event.
I'm gonna go stand in front of the door with my little bucket and pretend
It's
that I'm
free.
in.
Come get these
you know.
resources. Come get this knowledge. Yes. To the second Inland Empire Black Health and Fitness Business Expo. Just trying to keep you informed of what's going on and provide resources on how you can start your own business or be assisted with your current business. So just want to promote you. And if you happen to be a gym owner or a health fitness instructor, or what you do with the clothing line, things of that nature, come network.
Do you have anyone as an instructor for exercise who is emphasizing how to exercise while you sit on your butt?
Yes, that will be that yoga dude. He actually shows you how to do simple stretches and breathing techniques while you're sitting in your chair. That's especially important, for individuals who are seasoned, I like to say, and for individuals who may
You heard that, Anthony? Right?
or individuals who may be experiencing some sort of what do you call, like, injury or things of that nature, to where that's restricting them from standing. So
Well, those folks who've got a good job working from home on the computer all day, and as they sit there,
Right, true.
The idea of and driving around, there are things. Isometrics are very good. Working your muscles without picking cotton is possible.
Right.
And you and I especially need to do those kind of things. And I just
2 to 3
really,
minutes. If sometimes it just takes 2 to 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be 20, 30 minutes or an hour. 2 to 3 minutes. Just getting your blood flowing. And I have to, even myself, I'm a certified stepper, and I have to encourage myself. I fall off. We fall down.
Certified
We get up.
certified stepper.
We do. Sometimes I have to be. You got to be your own cheerleader.
Certified. Who certifies steppers? How do you do that?
Well, you go to. There's different online classes. So I actually took an online class, and got my certification in stepping, and also fitness aerobics, just to have that paper behind me. Because we do have a stepping and Zumba class that Davida and I do. We are revamping it. Our goal is to get it going back again once we, after the Health and Fitness Business Expo, is for women.
Certified stepping and doula class?
No.
Or
No.
did I misunderstand that?
No, certified stepping and also aerobics.
Aerobics,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
and health, and then and then Davida, her Zumba certification, and she got a couple of certifications.
Okay.
Zumba,
Zumba.
yeah, and her Zumba is a little bit what would you call her? It's like more cultural. I
Yes,
don't know.
it's a mixture
different.
of dance and exercising, but it's easy to be modified. It's easy for everyone to do, of all ages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, a doula class would be correct, would fit right in there.
Oh, is that what you're saying? I didn't get it. That just went right over all of my head.
Well, I
my
thought
whole
that's what you
head.
said, and I was about to dance on that too.
No.
Because it's very well. I understand insurance now is acknowledging certified doulas,
That's good.
and that is something that goes back to an African tradition, and certainly
I know Erykah Badu
medicine.
was a-
So they're helping you have your baby, in case y'all didn't know what I was talking about. So, very good. We're going to take another short break, and when we come back, I'm going to ask you, Miss Lou,
Yes.
what has inspired you to be so aggressive about just being Lou? We'll be right back. This is Empire Talks Back. I'm Wallace Allen, and we are going to all be encouraged to be more of ourselves and give more of ourselves. So once again, we don't get evicted from this wonderful planet that we live on. We have to give if we want to get. And what we give, we will get. And most of us have been giving not the best of us. So we'll be right back and peel back how to get to the best of ourselves, so that what we give is something that we'll be proud to have our grandparents, grandchildren, future read about us. It's called legacy. We'll be right back.
More than 2,000 miles.
Publish your legal notice in West Side Story newspaper. For the best service and the best rates, call 909-384-8131. Publishing legal notices in the city and county of San Bernardino since 1990. West Side Story provides friendly expert service. Call 909-384-8131 to benefit from budget-friendly rates. Whether a fictitious business name, a name change, a divorce summons, or any other legal or public notice, call West Side Story newspaper 909-384-8131. 909-384-8131. That's 909-384-8131.
Summertime. and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's so rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You will spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. Oh, until that morning, there's nothing that could harm you. With Daddy and Mommy standing by. Don't you cry. Don't you cry.
Bang, bang, bang.
Thank you
Love
so
that,
much.
love that, love that, love
Thank
that.
you, thank
Oh,
you.
man.
Gave me chills.
Look
That
at
hurt
the-
my- I
look
want
at
to
the
bring
hands
it
on
up.
that. Look at them dancing. Look at the hands on that, just dancing. No, that's
Appreciate
really,
it. Paying
really
homage to all the late greats that paved the way. Thank you.
from Porgy and Bess.
Nice.
The great song from Porgy and Bess. Great songs in Porgy and Bess, and you did a wonderful job there.
Thank you.
Why have you decided to? Well, I can see why, because you're good. How long have you wanted to sing? How long have you been thinking about doing this? And what's the route that you've taken?
So,
How long did you just sing in the shower? before you-
right. Well, actually, my grandma discovered that I had a gift. Church, started in the church, of course. And so she made me sign up for choir. And I don't know, may she rest in peace, Miss Studemeyer. She was a staple out in the Inland Empire, a choir director. And I was at Temple Missionary Baptist Church. From the very beginning, when Reverend White at the time was the pastor and singing, and she's like, "You want to go play? You got to go to church and whatnot." So and they gave me a solo, and Lord, God used me, and I lit up the church. And they're like, and then so from there.
I mean, and let me go back. If you were singing in Nathaniel White's church, you had to sing.
Oh yes,
'Cause
yes.
He was a singing preacher.
Oh
Or he
yes.
still is, I'm sure.
Mhm.
And it was not a plaything.
I got it. That was my solo. I got it. Oh yes, I got it.
All right now.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking
Yeah, but so I've always had a desire and a passion to sing. Just not a singer, but I'm also a songwriter as well. But life's and things happen, and I was recording when I was a little bit younger, and then I got married, became a mom, and then, like I said, life started lifing, and then I started managing. I got my own production company, which is Lue Productions, Lue Productions with an S, and I ended up managing a lot of different artists, hip hop artists out here. I'm big into the rapping and hip hop, and R&B, and kind of put myself on the back burner and was pushing everybody else, which I didn't mind, because I love it. I love helping people. I am a pusher, and whatnot. But this time around, I'm not getting any younger. And at the end of the day, when
Wait a minute. I bet you feel younger now, though, don't you?
Right.
Right? Don't you? Yeah. I mean, as you do you, all of a sudden
Right.
you feel a little bit more inspired. Not that you weren't inspired before.
Right.
Not that
right.
you weren't driving as hard as you thought you could before. But
Right.
once you put that project of self,
Yeah,
and
sometimes
especially when the
gotta-
self isn't all about you, because you have to be giving. You have to
Right,
be giving.
right.
This is not.
I can't do it by myself, even though, I'm trying to put myself out there, I definitely still, like I said, we showcase other individuals as well. And that's why I got my dancer, beautiful dancer, Miss Lakeisha, to the right of me, and then also Zeta. I wanted to do something different, that everybody else wasn't kind of like doing. So I always kind of infuse the arts and theater into like what I do as well. So with me, when I perform my show, you're not going to just get just an individual up there just singing. You're going to get a whole show. I want you to feel like you just came from a Vegas show, or you just came from, something out there in LA or a Broadway show, maybe on a beer budget. But no, but I want you to take away, that, hey, that, they really gave us something. So I incorporated 2 dancers with, like my jazz session and some of my old school R&B sections as well. So we're giving you something totally different. I don't see no one out there doing that yet, or been doing that, but or whatnot. So we here. And so I'm doing my thing. I'm putting my mark down. So September the 7th, definitely we'll be doing that. It's going to be a razzle dazzle show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be so super intimate. We only, I believe, got 60 to 75 seats for that, because that's how intimate we wanted to make it. You know what I mean? I want you guys to come in my world, and see what it do with Lue on a whole different level. So that's why it's called 3 Shades of Lue, PCP. You're going to see the performer. You're going to see the production, and you're going to see the creativity.
Very good. Who did that piano work for you?
Oh, so those are just accompaniments that I got off of the internet, off of different karaoke sites. I'm not sure which one that was, but I did shout them out on.
They're perfect for your voice. The changes, the
yeah.
thing, real nice.
I was running. Excuse me.
Yeah, she did. She did a good job of finding the things that work well with her, for her. And I agree with you, Anthony. And I'm sitting here listening, but I'm watching Anthony, who is my marker for great music, and he was doing the proper nod to.
It's not easy to do what she did, sing tracks and just get it,
Thank you.
get into that universe, that music universe, into yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am starting a band. I'm looking.
Hello.
So it's called Auspicious Vine, because I would like to incorporate the live music, but until I didn't want to stop myself, because I didn't have my band formed all the way yet. You know what I mean? So it says despise not small beginnings.
Your experience told you where to go to find the music, and how to search to find the music that you needed to fit what you were doing. So once again, folks, my whole purpose with Empire Talks Back is to show us that we can improve not only the world, but we can do that, and necessarily do that by improving ourselves. Our first step is a step toward making others better at what they do. I hope that's what we're doing here at Empire Talks Back. I see it, I feel it every Sunday as we go along. I feel that the things that we are showing you give you a path and a route to, once again, be yourself as good as you can, because that self is the one that makes the rest of us be as good as we can to do what we need to do. So with all of that, I don't know, did you find another song that we can go out on? Yeah, let's go out on which one would you prefer?
What did I? Let's do "Feeling Good."
Feeling good.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's what we want you to do, folks.
Yes.
Feeling good.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate your support, everyone.
Thank you.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Ooh, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel.
This is Empire Talks Back. I'm Wallace Allen. We'll see you next week under two circumstances. One, if the good Lord's willing. Two, if the creek don't rise. And happy Labor Day.
You know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies are having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace until the day is done, that's what I mean. And this world is a new world.